Edgar Cayce was a famous 20th century Christian mystic who regularly entered an altered state of consciousness from which he answered questions and gave information on a broad range of topics. His psychic dissertations included historic data on famous and completely unknown people and events. Within this broad array of material was a generous amount of information about ancient Rome. When asked about the source of the information, Cayce responded that the thoughts, actions, and intents of each individual are recorded in the skein of space and time called the Akashic Records, also known as God's Book of Remembrance and the Book of Life. Cayce claimed to be able to read the Akashic Records during his trance states. Thus, his psychic discourses became known as readings. Nearly 2,000 of Cayce's readings discussed past lives in other times and places. In other words, a reincarnational model of history. From the perspective of Cayce's readings, history is the record of humanity's collective soul development. Cayce's readings illustrate how individuals influence and create history, and not just the big names like Romulus, Caesar, Brutus, Augustus, Nero, and Constantine, but also the lives of numerous unnamed individuals who made their unique and essential contributions to the history of our collective soul development. General historic information was provided on occasion, but even then it was provided in the context of practical application for those receiving the reading. For example, Cayce's readings discuss Julius Caesar and Brutus for the sake of making a point relevant to the character of those historic personalities, information useful for modern-day individuals who had past lives in that setting. Thus, the purpose of Cayce's life readings was clear and unbending. It was not a matter of satisfying idle curiosity or to settle a metaphysical or philosophical debate. Rather, the intent was to assist individuals to become more aware of themselves as eternal beings, as souls, making their way through eternity, finding their way back to the source. That is the quest for each of us. Hopefully, the information that follows will be helpful to you on your personal journey.